Action's coming. I know what's coming. Oh shit, you know what's coming now. And I already fucked up the intro, so...
Sub-Zero wins! Alright guys, so today...
Hey, CountryBoy, turn the pickle over.
Go ahead.
I'm Pickle LewisLightning!
Today is supposed to be our Halloween episode. And, with Halloween, there's the Freddy Krueger movies, there's a Jason, there's a Freddy versus Jason. There's also the Alien movies, and there's also the Predator movies. Alien versus Predator.
Mr. Catch a Predator.
Today, we're talking about verses. What are some awesome verses you think would be cool to see on screen, or you just thought would be fucking awesome? Maybe it's like a girl and a girl, you're like, yeah, they're super hot. I want to see which one's hotter than the other. What do you guys want to do? But today, it's just whatever verses you feel like. It could be totally out there. It could be a cartoon character versus a normal character. It could be a video game character, whatever. Just whatever you want out there. And before we get going, we'll start with the shots.
Oh yeah.
That first.
2 in the pot, 4 for the shots.
And the guy to my far right.
I'm Steve the Pirate. Or MussKeg.
That works.
And I already said I'm Pickle LewisLightning.
Yeah, kind of wrecked your intro there, hey?
I was gonna turn the pickle over.
And I'm CountryBoy, or as you can see, Sub-Zero, I think, sort of. Whatever. My inspiration for
Nice
this one...
ascot, Sub-Zero.
If you guys, I don't know, I've talked about this movie before. The inspiration for this movie was actually in Roger Rabbit. Was the dueling pianos with Daffy Duck and Donald Duck. That's actually one of my favorite scenes in that movie. So I thought, what's that? That'd be a cool, that's an awesome battle. Like those guys are like evenly matched.
We're gonna put that on right away.
Yeah, we will, absolutely. Wouldn't it be a cool battle, other than that, out of the world of stuff that we want to see, that would be perfect. I'll start. I don't know if you guys might have it on your mind, but I think that the T-800 Terminator versus Robocop would be pretty cool.
That's what I've always thought about, actually.
Oh, I also did specify, we're actually all going to pick a winner for each battle we choose.
I didn't know that.
We'll try and make it quick.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
T-800 versus the Robocop. What do you guys think?
We're just picking the winner, or we're going to talk about it?
You can say a little bit if you want.
You got to think about different styles of technology. I mean, one is android, human mixed with robot. One is pure robot.
Yeah.
So one thing's more human-like, right? So it's probably smarter, you think?
Only when he's got functioning.
But the other one knows the future.
The other thing I'll put on, to be honest, I'm going to say it's T-800 wins for one of the main reasons. Robocop needs sustenance. They have to feed him that food in order for him to keep going.
Baby food.
Baby food. Terminator does not need that. So that's the first reason. He also seems a bit more mobile, if you ask me, than Robocop.
Yeah.
Robocop's got his car, his Robocar.
Yeah, his sedan.
Yeah.
T-800's
got his motorcycle.
Yeah.
That he stole.
Yeah.
Wait, when you say Robocar, are you talking about the police car he drives?
He's got a police car. But he's a robot in a car, so it's a Robocop, right? No.
Robocop's got the entire force with him, too.
No. I am 100%.
You should have thrown Ed into that as well.
Yeah.
Ed
209.
Ed 209.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm with you, though. The T-800 would win.
I think T-800
would win.
I think he's also more versed with more weapons. I mean, Robocop only ever really uses his gun.
Yeah, he does.
Sweet gun.
It's pretty sweet. But I think it's a
and he's
knockout.
got that blade.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Easy knockout. T-800. Boom. There goes the Robocop. Gone. Yeah. What do you guys?
I agree with you. Yeah.
Next pick.
Do you agree as well?
I agree. Yeah. I'm gonna blow my load early. The best versus matchup I have.
Oh.
I want to only do. You could sit here all day and do Marvel matchups and all the shit. So I'm going to take one from Marvel.
Were you looking at my phone?
No. Actually, it's some from Marvel versus some from video games.
Okay.
So, Thanos. Thanos fucking can kick everyone's ass. He can even kick a god like
Kratos. Versus or just Thanos
like Thor's ass, but could he kick a god like Kratos' ass?
Oh, see.
Thanos, Kratos.
See, I went a different direction with that one, but okay. I had a similar one.
Would win?
Well, here's one of my things though. In the movie, like the MCU movies.
No gauntlet, by the way.
Okay, but in the MCU movies, they just picture like if he doesn't have the gauntlet, all he does is fight and he's strong. But that's not true.
Are we saying Thanos has that blade, the double-bladed thing though?
Yeah.
Without his gauntlet?
But Thanos also has like beam powers.
We'll say
like, he can.
If you saw it in the movie, we're gonna say
movie. Okay. Then I go Kratos. Personally, I think. I think Thanos was showing that like he can be beaten on strength at some points.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm really torn.
And
really
the
torn
variety of weapons, like Kratos has all the weapons he has available to him, right?
Yeah, because one thing I was gonna do, I won't do now, but I was gonna do Kratos versus Thor with his Stormbreaker.
You just take your shit from the game.
But like, think about it.
From the Stormbreaker.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
He has the axe. It's similar, like axe and axe. Right? I won't do that.
I mean, you can argue that Kratos is like Thor, basically.
I was gonna say that's the only way we can really kind of look at like, okay, Kratos in the game he's set up to fight Thor from the new God of War.
You know what? I'm gonna go Thanos. I'm going Thanos over
Kratos. Kratos to me, like Thor. Or sorry, Odin and Zeus are like the same level, and he's killed Zeus. So if you can kill Zeus, you could go against.
I just think the variety of weapons that Kratos would also have available.
Kratos takes the win. Knock out Kratos.
We're going through these fast. I had like 3.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
I said let's not call it a knockout if it's.
No, I'm not saying the knockout.
He said
takes the win.
Okay.
Takes the win.
I'll go with a pretty simple one: Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Okay. Is it a simple one? I don't know.
It's both have health regenerative.
Exactly. They both have regenerative properties. I think that Wolverine has the berserker. He's more feral, so he can kind of go a little more nuts on Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I also give Deadpool can bring whatever weapons he's got, but do all of them have adamantium?
Adamantium, exactly.
I don't know how it would help in the battle. Wolverine's got like enhanced senses; he could smell them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I'm curious about is Wolverine technically ages. Technically, right?
Slowly.
Deadpool
I don't know if Deadpool does because his cells are always regenerating. But
I don't know.
But I mean, yeah, I agree with you guys. I would have picked Wolverine too. Just
I didn't have to say that, but I will pick Wolverine.
I based purely on the adamantium.
Yeah. I'll pick Wolverine.
But
so we're saying a 3.
I'd say a sweep on that. I'd pick Wolverine.
I'm a big fan of Wolverine. I have to go with him. Like I think this is.
A lot of his personal preference too, though. I think I personally.
Personal preference. I like Deadpool more than Wolverine.
I think this is
like
so evenly matched. I can only pick a winner based on personal preference.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, I think they're very evenly matched. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go with something. It's a 3-way. This one. I mentioned it in our comments. We can talk about. It's video games versus movie. Indiana Jones versus Nathan Drake versus Lara Croft.
Exactly on my list. Son of a bitch.
So I think they're all very excellent in. They all do the same, very similar things in their movies and games.
Mm-hmm. When I made my list up, I could put either of these as a winner, based on how I want to grade them. Like if it was based on survival, I had Lara Croft. She's
absolutely.
Crafting, hunting.
Yep.
If I want to do just who's the smarter, more knowledgeable puzzle solver, I give that to Indiana Jones. He's a college professor. He knows different, all the stuff like that.
I'm saying put these 3 on an island and they have to kill each other.
They're going to kill each other. Nathan Drake, because I've seen Nathan Drake go against 20 guys with just a pistol, and he goes 2 shots, punch. 2 shots, punch.
I gotta, to be perfectly honest with you, I gotta agree on this one. Okay, first off, sorry to say this because, women can beat men in fights, but if in this situation, it's not like she's facing off against weak men. She's facing off against. For me, it's Nathan Drake. Indiana Jones seems to fight when he has to, and it's out of a necessity. Mm-hmm. Nathan Drake, I guess you could say, does the same thing, but he's more apt to go in and just shoot guys rather than try and get past or just get what he needs and get out.
Yeah, I agree. Actually,
I would actually go Nathan Drake would win. Lara Croft and then Indiana Jones, I would say, would be the loser in the end.
And it would be very determining on the situation, but I mean, I know I love Indiana Jones, but I'm with you guys on the Nathan Drake. I think he would win it.
I kind of also thought like.
And I think Indiana Jones and Lara Croft would be very close.
It's like Indiana Jones. He was getting his ass kicked by that German guy on the flight, the runway. Until that.
Oh, until the propeller.
It wasn't for the propeller.
Well, that dude's like fucking 300 pounds.
Well, Nathan Drake took on those like immortal guys in the.
He also
jungle.
got his ass kicked by that chick in the.
Yes, that was the one I could think of.
Exactly.
So.
Just saying, chick's got a good leg.
And
up
then
sometimes.
he wasn't that steamroller in Temple of Doom that he.
It was it wasn't steamroller. It was that rock crusher or whatever.
But he gets away on luck stuff like that, like setups.
No,
so that's another thing.
Doc Ock didn't make it out.
I'm not disagreeing. What?
He's talking about like that.
Oh, Alfred Molina. Yeah. Sorry.
It wasn't a fight.
No, that was a spear that came out sideways.
My turn.
One of you. I think it was Lewis.
Oh, maybe Lou. Yeah, go Lou.
You know what? I'm gonna pick one that it's been done a lot, but I'm interested to see what you guys think.
Yep.
Because I know you guys are big Star Trek nerds. Captain Picard, Captain Kirk. Who's the better captain?
Oh, who's the better captain?
Well,
I was saying, who's gonna fight?
if you want, okay.
That's different. Who's smarter?
Who's your captain?
Can we say? Can we
What's the
say?
question? What is the question?
I guess ultimately it's a versus, but you can say who you think is the better captain.
The better captain is Picard.
I think so too. If it's a straight up fight and there's no outside mitigating things,
I think Kirk wins it. Yeah,
Kirk.
that's what I'm saying.
But how about we say it this way? You could pick one to be your captain. Who do you pick?
I pick Picard over.
I always pick Picard.
Absolutely. So then we're going with Picard.
We're going with Picard. Like Picard,
Sweep.
if he's like on a ship and he's like going through it, he's like tactical. He can think.
Plus,
all
I mean,
over
I
there.
think we're under. Picard never really got into too many fights in Star Trek. Like some, but
He's smart to get
I mean, he
into
still
it.
had standard training.
Yeah.
but
He's smart to get into it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're
I don't know.
so one-sided in all these so far.
The world. No, this one won't be.
Close.
The world has gone to
This one won't be, you
shit,
said.
and friends are now enemies. Who wins in a fight between Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, or Raphael?
Oh, Raphael easily wins that.
Leo.
Not even a question.
Why?
Okay, have you seen the TMNT movie?
The
It's like the animated one that was like 2000 whatever,
No, I've
6 or
got-
7.
I did.
I grew
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Raphael kicked Leonardo's ass. He actually beat him.
I don't remember that
one
movie.
subjective thing.
One-on-one fight
In
on a rooftop.
movies, in training, Leonardo beats him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he's too scared to actually hurt his brother, whereas Raphael goes balls out every time.
I go Leo.
nobody's saying Donatello.
I go Leo. Well, where's the machines? That's what he knows. He doesn't do anything else.
I don't think Donatello and Michelangelo.
Here's the thing. I'm giving Leo. Also, he's my favorite, but I'm going Leo for one reason only. He's got discipline versus Raphael's pure berserker style.
That's the thing is that Raphael would win with that, and Leo would hold back when he's fighting his brother. Whereas Raphael, it's aggression. He's mad. He wants to fucking fight.
Hold on
win this fight.
though. Winning a fight doesn't mean you kill the other guy. What
I'm not saying kill,
What
but
if
you
they're
win the fight.
if they're in a 4-on-4 sparring session?
A 4-on-4 sparring session.
Like if the
Who
four
would-
of them are all fighting together.
Oh, okay.
They're fighting.
Okay.
And it's whoever like knocks the guy down and he yields. Leo's gonna win.
He could knock him out. Doesn't have to be.
He doesn't
If
have
they have to hold back, if they're told to hold back, yes. If that's what it is, I'll probably agree
I
with
mean,
you.
if it's a fight to the death, I don't think any of them are going to kill the other one.
Yeah.
No,
But
they wouldn't kill the other.
Leo would knock out.
I think if it was-
Raphael. I think.
Pure physical fighting, like if they were mad at each other and they wanted to beat the other one up, I think Raphael would win.
I think Leo has always been shown to be consistently better trained than the other ones.
Yeah.
I think Leo.
I think he's a team leader. I don't think he's.
I gotta give it to Leo just because of the discipline.
I think Leo
when you fight,
almost
yeah.
on par with
Yeah.
Shredder.
Okay.
Almost.
Leo wins.
Ding.
Cool. Good job. Who the hell am I next? I had. Okay. This one's a little bit out of left field. Let's see if you guys bear with me here. Shrek
Lose.
versus Sully from Monsters Inc. It's a little out of left field. I know.
Wow.
Two CGI characters.
Well, here's the
one's
thing.
DreamWorks, one's
What are they
Pixar.
size-wise versus each other?
I think they're similar.
No, I think
That's
they're
kind of why I
similar.
picked them. I think they're very similar size-wise, strength-wise.
I can. Is there any part where they show Shrek like, or Sully like their strength? Like I'm bending a bar.
Yes, I
It's like
you
Shrek.
see with
Shrek has
Shrek.
done stuff.
You see
I'm
with
trying to
Shrek.
think if Sully's ever done.
To be honest, I'm leaning to Shrek because I think Sully's obviously he's scary and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Sully more, but I think Shrek is he's got nothing to lose with that face.
Okay.
Yeah.
His face? You think Sully's worried about his face?
Well, that's guy's got to be able to scare.
Hey, that would scare people more probably if he had a scarred face.
I don't know. I'm giving
With
it
that
a
nice
Shrek.
perm jaw or a nice fur.
I'm gonna give it to Shrek because I feel like Shrek's faced people coming after him, like townsfolk trying to get him. Sully's never faced somebody coming after him. He's only preyed on the weak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm giving it to Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of weak to humans, or scared of humans, or at least I'm saying prior to like the end of the movie. Yeah. We'll say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
he's not a human. Ogres aren't humans, so I'll say he's a monster.
You know what? Like, I agree with the points that MussKeg made about that. I'm still going with Sully. I think he's got the claws, he's got the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are weapons. If you can unleash like the actual beast that he pretends to be in a lot of those scares,
taste the beast.
that he would.
I think
It's hard. Like, I need some kind of measuring scale.
Both of you guys kind of got me on the fence here. That's the thing. You guys, I was kind of hoping you guys would lean one way or the other. Now it's like in the middle. But I'll go with the monster, Sully. I do think
Finally, I'm on the losing end.
I think he might have. Not that we've really seen him show feats of strength. I think he might have a little more strength on an ogre. Plus, I think like you said, he has the claws and the teeth and stuff too. So I think he might have.
I mean, you can also argue he's more agile. During his training, he shows.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, exactly. He shows that he does have agility. He's like a football player.
And he's stealthy. He can be stealthy.
He can be. Exactly. Sneaks into it.
Why didn't I think these things?
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Sully takes it.
So probably my funniest, stupidest one.
Most funny.
Winnie the Pooh versus Paddington Bear.
Oh. You know what? I think I haven't.
So I'm gonna.
What is the fight? Are they fighting?
It's a fight.
Are they like cuteness?
Fight to
What is
the death.
I don't know Paddington as well. I gotta get Pooh because I think he's got the size on him. So
I don't think so. I love Pooh more, but I think Paddington can beat Pooh.
What if
Paddington's like this big. Pooh's
No, Paddington's an actual bear.
But he's a small bear.
A stuffed bear.
Yeah.
I thought Paddington was a stuffed bear.
What's interesting is that
I don't know
Paddington.
Paddington. I know him, but I don't know.
Paddington is an actual real bear.
But so Paddington was based on a stuffed bear, and they made this, a real bear, fictional. Whereas Pooh was based on a real bear that made into a fictional stuffed animal.
That's funny.
Okay, so is Paddington getting in between Pooh and his honey though?
But wait,
Pooh's
it's
dead,
getting in the middle of Paddington and his marmalade. That's Paddington's weakness, is marmalade.
Wow. I'm sticking with Pooh. I'm going Pooh.
I'm sticking with I mean, I love Pooh more than Paddington, but I think Paddington wins this.
I think, yes, Paddington is a real bear with claws and teeth and stuff. But here's my thing. Pooh was based on a bear that was from World War I.
So we're saying that the real bear
is a
the real bear. Get out of here.
Everybody goes
Even so, it's been shown that Pooh has been like ripped and he just sews himself back up. So he is pretty much immortal. He could stick that stuffing out.
The thing is, I don't think Pooh would ever fight, even if he's in a fight.
I don't think Paddington would fight.
I think Paddington
Pooh
would
would just tuck Paddington's hat down and give him a bunch of
would like
body
get
shots.
ripped open and then take his stuffing out and shove it down Paddington's throat until Paddington was dead.
You should have thrown Teddy Ruxpin in there too.
I did think of it.
I thought of that for a different fight too, actually, like Care Bears and.
So I give it to Pooh as well.
Okay, Pooh wins it.
World War I in his DNA.
I'm actually glad Pooh wins it, but I don't think he would.
It's the immortal part that gets it for me.
I'm glad he wins it, but.
Let's go movie character versus cartoon. Archer versus James Bond.
I think Archer.
Really?
Right away, because Archer's been shot so many times, and he's had so many bullshit things happen to him, and he's always drunk as shit. And he's trying to be James Bond, basically, but like American, like over the top version of him. But because he is a cartoon, this kind of stuff can happen to him and like have like no effects.
Yeah.
And whereas James Bond, it's like. It's kind of realistic what happens to him when he gets shot. He's.
I didn't think you were taking like cartoon versus like a cartoon can't die versus James Bond, a real person can't.
Okay, then I won't take it out. But even so, I still think Archer has more luck. I guess
Archer's like the fuck up James Bond.
Yeah,
he tries to be him, but he fucks up a lot. Whereas Bond's just gonna get him the first time.
No, I think Archer just has that luck. For some reason, he gets away with it every time.
I'm in a John position here because you're saying Bond, right?
I'm saying Bond.
I'm in a John position because I like Archer more than Bond.
I like Bond more than Archer, but I still like Archer.
But my the big thing for me is this: if you actually watch Archer, I mean, you watch Bond, but Archer loses a lot of the time. He doesn't win a lot of his fights.
Absolutely.
And so I think Bond, they're both lucky. You got to give sobriety its due course. I got to go with James Bond beating Archer on this one.
I'm really surprised with you.
Well, I like Archer more.
I like Bond more, so I'm glad he won. Don't tell you the truth. Even though I said Archer.
Yeah. So I gotta go with that.
I mean, I have a few more. I don't know if you guys are wanting to go.
I can do one more.
I can do one more. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I gotta do a bunch more. But
I can do a bunch more too.
I'll do at least.
Okay, I'll do at least one more too. This one. Okay, I'll go with this one. It's a Disney one. Goliath from Gargoyles.
Okay.
Versus the Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
I'll say Goliath. He was
Really?
around like in the Crusades and stuff. He's got this soldier mentality. He fought many battles. Beast was a prince. I don't think he fought a whole lot except for Gaston. That's
Okay, but what if the fight's during the day?
Okay, we're not going there. We're going. Obviously, he's not going to be made of stone when he's fighting.
Goliath. Like I mean, if you watch in Beauty and the Beast,
We're going.
actually
The most even fight.
in the Beast,
Yes, he has the gargoyles.
smashes the head right off a gargoyle.
It was at nighttime too, so.
Okay, I mean, to be honest with you, this isn't even a contest because Goliath has wings, so Goliath can fly.
So that automatically gives him the win.
Yeah,
he has an advantage.
it gives him a huge advantage to be able to fly away, carry Beast off if he needs to get away and come back.
Okay.
What if Goliath just goes and like smashes the flower?
Okay, we're not going. We're going.
Well, then we gotta bring the daytime.
If this was like a normal combat type of fight where it's side up, if they had to put him in
and
a
Goliath
video
also
game.
has a tail that he can use too. So go
Yeah,
Goliath.
the Beast had a tail.
At least the Beast has
I don't
a
think
tail
it was
too.
prehensile.
Yeah,
though.
No, it's more like a dog tail, kind of wags. But I actually would have said the Beast because I think he has more strength. And
Yeah.
I saw him
That's a
kick those
tough one to
fucking
tell the
wolves'
size.
ass.
That's like a Sully
When he
versus-
fights those wolves, like a pack of wolves, oh, that's awesome.
He almost doesn't make it. Yeah.
But he doesn't.
In fact, to be honest,
fights him.
if you had
Pretty
picked it for real, I would have picked Gaston. You know,
Get out of here.
Gaston almost killed the Beast.
He did almost.
If he didn't lose his grip.
Yeah. And he caught himself by
wait, no.
surprise.
It's Gaston that kills the gargoyle, not Beast.
Yeah, he does. He does smash it.
Yeah,
You're right.
because he thinks it's the Beast.
That's
I remember someone was climbing around.
You are right. It isn't even the Beast. I would have said Beast, but you guessed the Gargoyle or Goliath. So
The gargoyle.
Goliath wins it.
Okay.
Good job. I like the win.
Okay, Lou.
I guess there's another funny one. I have a whole bunch of lists, but I'll just put this one out there because it's different, I think, than the other ones we had. Kramer from Seinfeld versus a show. I know we talked about this
Is this a
recently.
fight?
I guess it could be a fight. I'm going to say a fight.
Okay.
Versus Lewis from the Drew Carey Show.
Oh.
Okay. They're both quirky.
They're both
tall. They're both tall.
Yeah, tall.
exactly.
Weird. The weird guys. Not next door, I guess.
I think Kramer would take it. I think somehow I just think Kramer.
Isn't there like a Seinfeld thing where Kramer takes karate and he knocks?
Yeah. Well, with a bunch of kids and stuff. He beats all the kids. He's like the top in their class. But I would say Kramer over Lewis. I've never seen Lewis do any kind of fighting. I guess I've seen Kramer do at least that.
My big thing is Kramer fights like he's got nothing to lose, whereas Lewis would fight.
Yeah. Lewis probably he actually has a.
I like Brian Stiles a lot, but you know Lewis. I gotta give it to Kramer. He just fights with. You couldn't predict his style.
No, absolutely not. He's just unpredictable.
Outside factors aside, because I think Lewis could grab something from the facility.
I know why you picked them both though, because they're tall and game.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's like a good fight.
Take out the outside factors. I guess Kramer.
Yeah.
He seems stockier. I think he's got more to him.
I think so.
I think Lewis is bigger, like body wise and muscle.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kramer takes it.
Last one, hey. I don't have as creative
If you want
one.
another one.
No, I don't have.
I
don't. It's not as unique and funny, but I think it's a fun one to ask. Donkey Kong versus Bowser.
Okay.
Now, do not bring Godzilla or King Kong into this.
Wasn't going to go there. Yeah, I think they're equal on terms of strength, but Bowser has a defensive advantage. He's all shell. He's got spikes that all you do is pull his head in and stuff. And what's Donkey Kong do? So I'm gonna give it to Bowser.
The way I
Close fire too.
I'm kind of looking at like Bowser's fought Mario multiple times. Mario wins. who would win over Mario and Donkey Kong. I think Donkey Kong would beat Mario, therefore I think he would beat Bowser. So that's my...
The first game Donkey Kong, or Mario beats Donkey Kong.
I never did, and I played as Mario.
You know, here's, I get loose points, especially the one I didn't think about, the shell protection is really important.
Yeah.
But I'll throw this out there. While Bowser has that shell protection, I would argue that Donkey Kong is far more agile. So if he needs to move around,
for sure,
he can do it. Great at throwing barrels.
Yeah.
Oh, this is tough, and it's my own question. I
suppose Bowser's a good. He can spin on his shell and uses his spikes.
Blow fire.
Exactly, blow fire.
You know, when I did this, when I first said this, I wanted to pick Donkey Kong, but I'm gonna go Bowser.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just that shell really is a big factor. So
I just think of Smash Brothers, like King K. Rool's got like that indestructible belly, and like Bowser's got to have a good shell too.
Yeah.
Bowser takes it, I guess.
Yeah. Cheering for Donkey, but
I do have a few more. I don't know if you guys were willing to.
I could do one more, I guess. Do you have one more, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one more. I'll do one more. We'll toss it over here. I wanted to go with something a little bit bigger here. So
I have some good original ones. Is all.
Go with the original ones if you don't have to do fights all the time. I'll go with Optimus Prime versus the Iron Giant.
Optimus Prime's got a gun, so it's Optimus Prime.
So does the Iron Giant. He's got lasers. He's got like lasers and like.
Well, what about the little toaster?
No, the big little toaster doesn't.
In the movie, the Iron Giant is like gonna blow up. Is it the whole world or the town?
I think it might be the town. I think it's big enough to blow up the whole world.
I don't think Optimus Prime has that kind of built-in destructive ability. So
I don't know if he does have that, but the Iron Giant he's very kind until he gets turned on,
and then he got blown into even like a screw.
Yes, all of his pieces.
It all came back.
I know.
So he's also like.
And I'm saying Optimus Prime from the movies, like so he's got like the blade arm and like he's got guns and stuff too. So that's what I'm going with.
I'm going with Iron Giant. He just seemed like he.
I gotta go with Optimus Prime for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, he can, if he needs to get out of there, he turns in that semi, starts slowly pulling away.
Beep, beep, beep.
But
you know what? Iron Giant eats vehicles.
He does.
Hey, who's bigger though? Is Iron Giant bigger than Optimus?
I think maybe slightly. I don't know if it's, I tried to choose something similar to the Iron Giant size. I think Iron Giant is still a bit bigger, but I think...
Iron Giant just seems slower than
I think he is slower.
Yeah.
Which is why I would probably go with Optimus Prime too.
Yeah.
Because I think he'd be more agile, and I think that he maybe has a little more brain. I think he's smarter than the Iron Giant. Iron Giant is pretty simplistic.
Yeah.
And he's Superman. Shoots whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Well, also Optimus Prime is a warrior. Like I don't know if.
And he's been around for years. Whereas Iron Giant is like a built weapon.
Yeah.
So I don't want this one to be my pick. I just want to throw it on because you kind of touched on what I had for another one.
Okay.
Is like Transformers in general versus Zords but this isn't my pick.
Okay.
So that's just something you can put out there if you want to. But
I had something similar too. I did have something similar. I might save it for maybe if you do another episode of this. We'll see.
Am I next?
Yeah, you're next.
I'm gonna go with two dads who have to deal with dumb people in their family or society that make their life a living hell, which is the basis of the show. Hank Hill versus Bob Belcher.
Oh,
Belcher.
I don't go from
Bob's Burgers.
You know what? I'm easily going to say Hank Hill.
I'm going to say Hank Hill.
Because he played football.
Well, I would say Bob loses a lot.
Hank Hill's got that no-nonsense attitude. Especially, like, what if he finds out that Bob doesn't use propane for his grills, he uses natural gas or something like that.
But I just think, honestly, I know both of them are very, like, introverted. I don't think either one of them want to fight. But if they did, I think Hank Hill would take it because he does have, like, the sports background.
I just wanted to put them up because they're both dealing with stupid people in their family or stupid, like, it's amazing how similar that their scenarios are. But Hank Hill, like Bob loses too much. Like even real fights and stuff, he gets his ass kicked. So,
this is when it's times like this when we play John's where I'm happy because I get so many ideas because I just came up with this one. We're gonna take two men with terrible anger management issues.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Boucher versus Happy Gilmore.
Oh, with two. Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Waterboy, for those who don't know, versus Happy Gilmore.
Okay. You know, it is kind of. If Happy Gilmore said something bad about water, I could see him, Bobby Boucher
But
winning.
what if Bobby Boucher said something bad about Happy's grandma?
You know what?
That's pretty good.
I'll be the first to give my pick. I'm gonna say Happy Gilmore because he's been in fights before. He's been like in hockey.
He's got that record for trying to stab a guy with his stick.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And you can know he's tough because he gets in that batting cage and God, I feel good.
Bobby Boucher
364 more days till next tryouts.
in the Waterboy, Bobby Boucher is shown to get like one good hit usually to take a guy out. If Happy Gilmore can take that hit and weather it, then he wins. So I'm gonna give it to Bill Madison.
That's kind of why I'm with Bill Madison. No, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, whatever.
I'm with you for Happy Gilmore because he has the hockey player's spirit, whereas Bobby Boucher is just like one-time hit sort of thing.
Well, I mean,
he's like,
here's
and then he hits a guy.
Even when Bob, I mean, you could argue that the fact that Bob Barker kicked Happy Madison's ass, or Happy Gilmore's ass,
yeah.
But I gotta make it a clean sweep. Just the toughness of Happy Gilmore, even if he can't hit as hard as Bobby Boucher does. You know what? It's like the Ivan Drago versus Rocky. You know, Bobby Boucher could keep hitting Happy Gilmore and he'd just keep getting up.
Yeah,
I mean, if you can take 364 days worth of baseball so that face and just...
Well, like I said, I think he's got that hockey player spirit. So
plus, if Bobby somehow got a hold of a club,
yeah.
Happy.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I got tons more verses that I would love to throw out there. I'm sure you guys might have a few more. Maybe we'll do this again. Hopefully we will.
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, PSN, MussKeg.
Find me on Twitch as the LewisLightning.
And I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and PSN as well as CountryBoy_9. Subscribe below, like our videos. Watch some more.
Thanos shows no mercy.
That's how we do it.
Same as I said about my mama. My mama said. It's been shown that Pooh has been like ripped and he just sews himself back up. So he is pretty much immortal.